Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Sir Dinga and welcome to something bizarre. So I know we're in Castle Story right now, I know we're not exactly on the home island, in fact this is an island I made for my spare time. The reason I made this is because I will find their username really quickly, but a certain individual who has commented on one of my videos requested a tutorial on how to make bridges. Now, I realized after about 10 minutes of making a bridge that I completely fucked up the tutorial. So I'm trying this again. Oh shit, what have I done? I've opened a video on firefighting. No, I understand it's vital to our life, but no. Right, Evil Necroid has requested a tutorial on how to build bridges. I will try my best to kind of explain how to. The only problem is to make the type of bridges I make, you need to have some way of getting over to the other side with resources. So, I'm going to show you a way to do that after I've built the bridges. Because there's two main bridges, like for example you'll notice there's two different sized gaps. I'm going to show you how to build a bridge which doesn't require any extra support, it just requires a simple build across. And I'm going to show you how to build one which requires extra support as well as a build across. So, to start things off quickly here, we'll just create a new task instead of opening up the calendar on my other monitor. Right, so first things first, you want to kind of get, if you depending on the size you want to kind of have, I'd say a maximum width of 8, because at the base, because like, I'm trying to think of a way to describe this, because any more than that and it requires supports, you'll need to build it one up from that, if that makes sense. So, allow me to quickly demonstrate if I can. Right, so for example, if you want to build it 8 across, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If you want to build it 8 across, it's fine. Except like there, like it'll work fine there. So that's like 7 planks. That's fine. However, you'll notice that's there. That strut, that brace is there. Now, if I don't have that brace, it doesn't build across. Which means, if we want to build it max, the max we can have is a 6 planks across. Meaning that we can build 8. Like 8 width, basically, is what I was trying to say, if that makes sense. Anyways, so for the purposes of this tutorial, we're going to build a 6 width bridge. We just need to have someone actually come across and do it. So I'll quickly get Cable to do it once he's taken the wood there. So yeah, I basically built an island with everything we needed, like a little area for quarry, a little area for stockpiles, you know, the stuff we need basically. So once Kerbal takes that there, I will just quickly switch him to construction. Right now, Kerbal's not going to be the only one on construction. We will change it over eventually. However, right now Kerbal is good enough for what we need to do. So first things first, you want to dig 1 block into the terrain on the side you want to build on, because the reason this is necessary is because of the fact that you're going to want to have braces on both sides. So, for example, here, you want to build across 8. It's an 8th length bridge. So, like, you'll see the braces are there. Now, I'll quickly just put a brace on both sides, purely for aesthetic effect. I think you can have it a bit longer if you decide to go braces on both sides, but I'm not entirely certain. You'll have to try that out for yourself. So yeah, they're basically sorted. Except for the fact that if you have it... that's odd. I think it's because I have a 5. Right, this is a problem. I'm just gonna have to... I've fucked up the tutorial already, right? Sorry if you came here for an actual tutorial where someone knows what he's doing, because that's just not happening. Right, there we go. Perfect. That's that fixed. Great, so you need to kind of have an even number. 4 is best, from my experience, as you may have just witnessed. Because if you have a 4 width, like a bridge that has 4 at that end, then you'll be able to... Because, yeah, depending on the width of the bridge, sometimes they need kind of more support midway, if that makes any sense whatsoever. This can be remedied easily. All you need to do is kind of put like an extra log, maybe in the middle here, and that'll pick it up. But for the sake of what we're doing, I'm just showing you how to create a simple bridge. And there you go. So basically that's fine. The only problem is as I've said, you will have to have some way of getting to the other side with resources. Now, I will show you how to make a resource dump at the end, but right now this is good enough for what we're attempting to do. I'll just quickly get rid of that and get rid of that. And place a brace on... Oh wait, I can't because that's not there yet, okay. But yeah, I'm getting messages. I'll quickly answer these messages. Oh, no wait, it's someone sending me a GIF. Or a GIF, whatever you want to call it. I don't care what you call it. I'm just saying, I'm just having a look to see what he sent me. It's Donald Trump hugging a flag. Because Donald Trump won the election. But more importantly, I'm teaching you how to build a bridge. Not walls, bridges. So... Right. Hang on, have you built that thing you needed? Have you destroyed that block you needed to? Yes, you have. Right, good. So... Put that there. And... Put that there. And hey presto, you've got a bridge. It's like a magic. It's like the magics. Right. So, you can have a little experimentation with this. I would recommend seeing what the maximum distance you can go is, but, well, as I said, it kind of varies between things. So, what you want to do now is you want to quickly just let them quickly build the bridge, and I will be right back once they've finished. Actually, no, wait. I'll ignore that. I'll just try and figure out stuff right now. So that's basically how you build that kind of bridge. You can obviously then put just I don't know, like stairs, just so they can actually get onto the bridge without having to climb on it. I mean, you can do this one lower, obviously, and this will allow it to just kind of flow into the scenery. So you can just walk straight across, but for the sake of what I was doing, I kind of wanted it to be a bit above that, just so you could see everything that was needing, that was necessary to be built. Also, if you do build it a bit lower, so you can just walk straight across it rather than having to walk up steps, you have to destroy this block next to it, just so your brick trunk can get back up, and you'll have to do that on both sides. However, right, so that's basically done. They're going to keep on doing that. Next thing, I'm going to actually quickly switch into another task, so that way they can't start building before I'm ready to. So what you want to do is you want to get this tool, the plank tool, and just measure the distance across. So it's basically, it's from one side to the other. So it's 1, 2, 3, hang on, I'll just quickly move into a more opportune place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. That's a 19 width, that's 19 length gap. Now, I need to probably make memory of that. You take away, for this case, since it's an odd number, you take away 7. Possibly 9, we'll do a quick test of that to see if it works. But ideally you want to make it 7, because then it sort of makes it an even amount on both sides. So 7, we take away 7 from that, that leaves us with 12, or 9, we'll test that, don't worry. So 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so we'll half that, because then that'll give us the number we need. Now, for a bridge like this, what you want is, you want to get the brick tool, and you want to basically, since we're doing a 6 size, you want to kind of make this bizarre archway shape. It makes sense once it actually gets into it. And yeah, I will quickly just steal someone else off the lumber task and put them on construction. And the reason why you want this archway is because the lower points... Oh, why did I go on that one? The lower points on this, you're going to want to put an archway. And that's going to build up, because then that's going to act as the structure for your wood, and it's going to act as a weird kind of bridge thing. This is just the... Mind you, I want to clarify, this is in fact just the way I do it. You may do it an entirely different way, and you may even have your own tips to put into this tutorial. If you do have your own tips as to how to actually create a bridge yourself in this, please add it to the comments, because that way then people who want to make bridges will have another source of information. And it's helpful for everyone. Right, so then what you want to do is you want to then place 2 archways, one here and one here, and you want to just keep building this up. So since we had that number 6, which we took away, we want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll go 5 for now. I just want to see if this will work. So I'll just quickly. So right, so it'll be. How do I figure this out? Right. So if it's 5 up, it'll be 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right, because obviously I can't structure this properly. I just need to. Yeah, see, it's already above. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I think I'm gonna go with. No, wait, it'll have to be 1 back, so it'll be like here. No, that doesn't seem right. Because in fact, it would be 2 ahead, so it would be more here. Because then it would be going it there. So that's basically the width we want to go for, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's basically the width you want to go for. So after this, you want to build 2 logs, one on either side, like this. I will quickly sort out that. I am essentially, this one is a bit more complex, and I'm trying to kind of make it up on the fly. Not necessarily because I don't know what I'm doing, but more because I wasn't aware of like the pre-measurements of this bridge. So sort it out quickly. So that's that sorted. We can delete this now. So yeah. So you want to kind of, if you want to make it even on both sides, it's not entirely necessary, but it looks nicer. Which is the reason why I do it personally. I'm just gonna put in half brick there, half brick there. That's fine. Right, so after doing this, you can then take the extra archway the top part of the archway you cut out, and you can do that all the way to the top. Because what we're going to do after this is we're going to put on stairs onto this. Because that's what we want to do. So you're going to build this all the way up, so it's 1 off the top, and then you're going to take the stairs tool and just build up like this. So the reason why you're building it so it's basically the stair block is higher than the archway blocks is because the wood is going through here. And please look through this tutorial as many times as you need to, because this can get a bit confusing if you aren't entirely kind of integrated into the whole building aspect of Castle Story. That's fine. Like the way I grew up learning was I just went in the sandbox and sort of messed about. So yeah, if you want to teach yourself, that's how you do it. So what you do is you make your bridge across. And you do what I did on this side on both sides. So yeah, so basically I'll just quickly got an itchy leg. Right, let me think. What do I need to do now? That's a point. I need to actually, before I even continue, I'll just quickly delete both of these because I need to create my archway on this side. So now he is continuing to build. I should probably convert. Quickly just convert all this to wood. I'll just do that for all sides, to be honest, because I don't need proper wood anymore. Unless I need 4 logs of proper wood, but that's about it. So yeah, so as you can see, we're just waiting for this to happen, and I'll just quickly I'll just quickly... There we go. Perfect. So, just to speed things along, and we can just place a few underneath, is we're going to do that. And, like I said, both sides. I will show you how to create a resource dump pretty soon, once we've gotten everything sorted out very quickly. So... Right, chisel out that concrete. Now put it there. There we go. Right, and then just the bottom one, come on, you can do it. Okay, just... Hang on, come here. No. You're gonna go dig that voxel, because they need to do that. You do... Yeah, sometimes they just ignore you. I understand the tutorial's been going on a while, but it's just so I can show you every step, because I don't want to miss out something and then people be like, oh, how do you do this? But there you go. Basically, that's it sorted. Now, this is the basic frame of what you need. There's probably a much easier way to do it, but this is what I do. Now, here you have a lot of kind of areas you can work with. You can kind of style your bridge a bit if you want. What I used to do is I used to make like an archway over the top. Let's see if I can still do that. So like you kind of... like this, like so. So it was sort of not necessarily an archway, even just like something to kind of big up both sides. So there you go. That's pretty much what I used to do. Purely because it was sort of beneficial. Like it just added a bit of structural support, so like if Corruptrons are attacking this bridge, they've got other stuff to attack before they get the main bridge area, which is what you need to keep intact. So what you can then do if you want to, it's not entirely necessary, but if you're putting archers on here and they're going to get hit by stones, you want to put something like this here. This doesn't actually add anything beneficial, it's just purely for fencing, and I forgot you need to build it one higher than that. Because, yeah, for some reason, Castle Story's just like that. Yeah, and you just sort of build it like that. Obviously now you can't have archers, so I guess archers are useless here. So, yeah, this is purely for aesthetic look. So, and then I suggest putting one there just to kind of, like that. Perfect, so this bridge is here, done. You can put a few lamps down if you want. For example... put like a lantern here and a lantern here and a lantern here and a lantern here. Now this also that barrier also stops Corruptrons jumping down. You can do it on both sides. So like for example if you're doing a bridge over the top of a building and you don't want them jumping down onto your main area, you can actually put that there to stop them jumping down, because that's essentially a safety rail. It's supposed to stop people jumping down. Obviously it will take a while for them to build it. I could, technically speaking, send some guys over to help, but I'll wait until they take the rest of the bricks, because I don't want to actually set them off. So once this bridge is done, I'd suggest I will basically show you how to do the dump by like kind of seeing if I can destroy this. I don't think I've got the materials. I'll just show you how to do the dump. So yeah, I believe, if I'm correct in saying so, I don't know if it's just on Sandbox or on any other mode, but I don't believe Bricktrons take damage from falling, if I'm not mistaken, because they don't on Sandbox mode at least. So what you kind of want to do is you want to have... I'll just quickly get these guys to put there. Go and help him. Right, I'll get these guys to put it in at the same time. Right, there you go. Could you put that in there? There we go. Sorted. Right. So this bridge is basically done. So what we'll do is what you want to really do is you want to find a kind of a flat area. So like here's fine, and that way is also fine, but this one's going to take more resources. So what you want to do is you want to, for example, you could be facing this direction. What you want to do is literally just, I'll start a new task just to demonstrate. So what you want to do is, in order to make like a kind of supply dump, you want to literally just grab a staircase and build it up. That is all you want to do, and then you get your Bricktrons to just drop resources down. Some of them will go off, and it isn't necessarily the best way of doing it, but at the same time, it's the best way if you want to build on the other side of something and you can't get there. So for example, if this bridge wasn't here, and the only way of getting over was literally climb up this staircase to heaven and jump off, and then have resources jump down, that's the best you can do. So I hope this tutorial has been somewhat useful. As much as I would like to wait for the other bridge to finish, I just feel like that's not going to happen, to be honest. In fact, I'm going to send both of these guys onto the other thing just to get it done. But yeah, I'll see. I might end up just hang on, just delete this task. Right, let's see. How much has this got left to do? That's got a fair amount left to do. But yeah, so it does build up, and it is a very nice looking bridge. I will show you an actual video of it at the end of the video. But yeah, that's so far. That's just the tutorial. That's basically how I build bridges, at least. Just remember, like, the maximum span distance I believe you can have is, I believe, a maximum of 10, a minimum of 8 if you've only got one brace. But that's basically what you want to do. You want to make sure you kind of have that amount of distance between your two kind of support sides. So like this, for example, this support and this support, you want to make sure there's 8 between it, max, if you're going to have one brace, just so you can have enough time to build stuff. So I'll see you once the bridge is done. Right, so the bridges are done. This is basically it. This is what I wanted to show you. So you can see like the kind of more basic kind of thing here. This area and this area and everything in between is basically what you want to focus on building for the future, for any bridges in the future. So for example, you can take this design, clearly put it on here, just accept with the added bonus of that. It's basically the same thing. And that's all you need to remember. And then you just need to keep the structure supports on both sides. This design can actually go all the, like, literally you can make a bridge from this end to this end, and using this design would still work. So yeah, that's entirely up to you what you do. Anyways, I'd like to thank you all for watching. My name has been, actually that's a point before I actually finish off this episode. This under bit isn't necessary whatsoever. You can just build the stairs. It's just I much prefer building this under bit because it looks nice. Anyways, I'd like to thank you all for watching. My name has been Dinga. Leave a like if you're enjoying this, if you enjoyed this tutorial, and I'm looking forward to Castle Story, which will be coming later today by about 7 minutes. Comment down below if you've got any tips for other people who want to build in this game. Like maybe, well, obviously in this case it'll be bridges. But yeah, if you want to see more tutorials in the future, let me know. Good day, and I'll see you next time.